Alright, this will be a short video explaining the procedures in which to replace your firing pin in your PMR-30. Pretty decent problem they have is breaking the firing pins. That fell out of mine the last time I took it to the range. Just poop, didn't work anymore. So basically you just need to field strip the weapon like you normally would, remove the assembly pin, guide rod, all the good stuff, and then once you get the slide all stripped, there are 4 screws on the top, which I already removed, and once you get here, you need to pry up on this. I do mean pry. I mean, it doesn't come off this easy like I'm showing right here. And once you start to pry it, you just slow down, because right underneath here there is a spring, and this spring has a tendency to fly away. And if you were lucky enough, you probably called Kel-Tec for your lifetime warranty. That's a good thing. And they sent you a free firing pin. And, well, I'm going to remove this spring here real quick, so give me a second. Alright, so I removed that spring, and just to cover it real quick, the spring is just sitting inside there. Essentially, I think what it is it helps keep the firing pin back, and then it'll, once the bolt hits it, or whatever you want to call it, it'll shoot the firing pin into the round. Now, as you can see here, I mean, mine was broken in numerous places. It broke back here and in the middle. Now, the next part of this is you take a punch, and I'm using a 1/16 punch, and there are 2 holes right here and right here. Now, a lot of people say you need to order new pins when you do this, but I don't see the need to push them all the way out, because you can just put them about halfway down, and then you should just be able to, well, I'm trying to do this one-handed here, push it forward once you get them so far down. See how it slid forward there? And now you can remove the old firing pin and whatnot. So we got that out. Now the reason you need to push that forward, because you actually have to let this pretty much drop in there. You need to let this drop back inside the slide and then reassemble it the way you took it apart. So I'm going to put this inside there, and then I'm going to show you guys where to put the spring. So 1 second. Alright, so I've got the new firing pin in. There's the old one right there, all mangled up. Stupid cheap $4 firing pin that was free, whatever. Now, something I realized here once I put it in is it doesn't just slide forward. When you need to drop this in, this front lock here, or whatever you want to call it, does actually slide off. So once you drop the pin in, you're going to have to line it back up and push it back on. Now, like I said, I only push the pins halfway through, so you can see they're sticking up. I'm trying to get the camera to focus. You can kind of see them sticking up right there on either side. Now, with keeping that lined up, I'm going to use 2 punches here. I have 2 punches this size, and I'm going to keep one in on this side and punch from the other side as well. Now, I'm going to do that here real quick, so 1 more second. Alright, yeah, that went just as easy as I thought it would. So you see the pins in there, flush. Also, when it's apart this far, you might as well clean it. But, of course, you gotta remember to put this spring back. Nasty little bastard. There we go. See, yep, and like I said, the way I think that spring works is pushes forward. Yep, and it always makes the firing pin shoot back. So, just reassemble the way I, do the complete opposite, and you should be able to replace your own firing pin without having to send it into Kel-Tec or take it to a gunsmith. Horrible, horrible people at gunsmiths. Alright, have a nice day, everyone.